Welcome to Always Dolls. This is Sarah and I'm so glad you're here. Today we share with you how to make your dolls delicious bakery breads. And best of all, you don't need clay. In our previous picnic foods video, we made baguettes from simple household materials. So today we expand on the technique to whip up classic sandwich bread, round cob loaves and beautiful braided challah. Be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe so you never miss a new DIY. Okay, let's get making! For the classic bread loaf, tear off a sheet of aluminium foil about the size of A4 paper. Fold it into thirds, then scrunch it down to make a log shape. Take more sheets of foil and wrap the log to make it bigger and thicker. We are aiming for a piece around 7 centimeters long, 4 centimeters tall and 3.5 centimeters wide. Now press the ends of your log onto your work surface to flatten it and roll the top to make the distinctive curved shape of a bread loaf. Using the flat edge of a spoon, push it into the foil about 2 centimeters from the base. Press firmly along the sides and around the corners to compress the foil, making the indent from the bread's baking pan. When you are happy with your loaf shape, we can move on to texturing. Generously cover your bread with liquid glue. To keep it super simple, we will use toilet paper sheets. Drape a square over the loaf using your fingers or a paintbrush to smooth it out. Apply more liquid glue, then cover your loaf with another sheet or two of paper. For the final layer, separate the toilet ply to get a thinner square and wrap this over the bread, starting at the top for an even, neat finish. Now set aside for your piece to dry and harden. Here we scrunched up more aluminium foil into a circle for a cob loaf. Then press the edge of our ruler into the top, making an X shape. As before, we covered the loaf with 3 or 4 layers of toilet paper. For the braided bread, cut your foil into 5 even-sized strips. Fold each strip in half widthwise and scrunch. Fold in half again and twist to make it thicker and stronger. Now wind the tip of all 5 strips together at the top and secure this section to your work surface with low-tack tape. To begin the braid, take the 3 strips closest to the right side. Plait the extreme outside piece, going over and to the middle. Next, take the inside strip and fold it over into the middle. Now switch to the 3 left side pieces. Again, plait the outside piece, moving it to the middle position. Then take the inside strip and place that in the middle. Repeat this pattern switching between the right and left sides until you have used up all the foil. Pinch the tail ends of the foil, compressing it to give the heel of the loaf a neat finish. As before, texture using the toilet paper method. Now our breads are all dry, let's paint. Using a mixture of equal parts yellow ochre and white paint, apply an all-over base layer. When shading the cob loaf, be careful to avoid the impressed X area. We want this part to remain the light white of the paper. Next, mix the yellow ochre with a little brown paint to deepen the shade. Apply this to the top of your loaf and down the ends for the crust. Build this darker colour gradually, especially on the other breads. Here we aim to hit just the raised sections to highlight where the bread would get more heat when in the oven. Then faded the colour down the sides. It's optional, but you can seal all your breads with a coat of matte Mod Podge. Take baby powder and hairspray to give your cob loaf that extra floury touch. From above, spray the loaf to make it sticky, then sift over the baby powder. Blow away any excess and your cob loaf is done. Have fun making all kinds of bakery breads for your dolls. Thanks for stopping by today and see you soon for more miniature crafting fun!